Hello and welcome to this intuitive Advent with me, Ruth Ann Richards. For 22 days in December, from the 1st to the 22nd of December, each day I'm going to be sharing an intuitive Advent, an insight that can help us go deeper. It's part of our Soulful Winter Journey and exploring really what's in the depths of our soul, about our beliefs and about our conditioning. So each day there's a little guidance, little message and some questions for you to think about to help you spend time this winter being soulful. I hope you enjoy it. Welcome to day 4 of the Intuitive Advent. And today our soul exploration is about avoidance. So you saw the image before you got to this video of this beautiful seal with the head in the water looking for food. But also we can use that as a sign of head in the water to avoid some of the things that are going on around us, like the ostrich with the head in the sand. So that's the metaphor and the meaning for this. Avoidance is a big term, and it can range from a number of things, can't it? Have you ever tried to avoid a traffic jam? You've tried to go different directions, get away from traffic, and maybe it's worked out and maybe it hasn't. Maybe there are people you want to avoid in your life because they just drain your soul. You just feel exhausted after you've been with them, you feel miserable after you've been with them, or they just give you no nourishment and contribute nothing to your life. Maybe it's situations and circumstances you want to avoid. Maybe there's something about coming up to this year-end period and the holidays that many people will be participating in. Maybe there's something there you want to avoid. It's human nature to feel like this. It's nothing that we should, shame ourselves for or blame ourselves for, but it's something that we do need to notice that is within us. Because these feelings of avoidance, when we ignore our feelings, it can create physical illness in our bodies. It can create stress in our minds and in our physical body. I know that when I'm stressed, my gut tells me there's a lot of issues in that area. So if you are avoiding something, just noticing and accepting it is enough to start to move you forward away from the feeling of tension that avoidance may give you. So when you take a deep breath, which I invite you to do now, and think about avoidance, just notice and pay attention to what comes to you first. It may be in your mind, it may actually be a feeling, it may be that clench of, oh yeah, there's something going on in my life that I'm avoiding, I don't want to deal with. Just notice what happens to you, whether it's a physical sensation or it's just a sense that comes to you. And then take a few more deep breaths and go within and pay attention to what's going on in your soul, your inner voice, your higher self, whatever you choose to call it. And what is it you're avoiding that your soul wants? Quite often we avoid our soul calling for years. Many of us go ahead with the life that we're expected to have, the car, the 2.4 children, the house, the steady jobs. But there's something inside us always calling us that we suppress or ignore. Maybe the time is now for you to lift that, avoid, take that avoidance away and listen to what is in your soul. Maybe what's stopping you from listening to your inner self and your soul is what's in your head, because your head is scared, it's frightened. It's an avoidance tactic to stop feeling any fear. But there's nothing to fear when you listen to your soul. That's the truth of you. That's your metaphysical DNA, if you like, what is in your soul. It knows what you really want. It knows what you really desire. But that's not valued in this society, so let's change that. Let's start listening to our soul. So this Intuitive Advent on day 4 is about taking the time, deep breaths, quiet time with a journal if you like, or a voice recorder, however you choose to do it. And just note what things maybe you're avoiding. You don't have to take any action right now. You can ask the universe for support to help you with that. But this soul exploration is about noticing the avoidance within you. Take care. See you for day 5 tomorrow. Bye.